Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad to have you with us today. This is Daily Meditation Online, hosted by the Buddhist Studies Institute, a project founded by Pema Chödrön Rinpoche. During our season of practice, which runs from the 1st of November until Losar, the Tibetan New Year, in February, daily meditation will be live streamed to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. So if you're joining us, just tuning in from Facebook or YouTube, never been here before, or if you have, very much welcome. We're happy to have you with us today. My name is Namkai. Today, I am the host of Daily Meditation. I was certified as a meditation instructor through the Buddhist Studies Institute in 2019. Today, Carolyn, we're so delighted to have you with us today to teach calm abiding meditation practice for about 20 minutes. And she is actually graduating as a meditation instructor today from the program. So that's going to be wonderful. After the meditation is finished, I'm going to read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts so that we can integrate our study of ethics with our meditation practice, which is something we do every day. I'm going to post a link in the chat for those of you on Zoom, which will allow you to follow along with everything today, including information about meditation resources, some information about us as an organization, but also the daily prayers, which we'll say at the beginning of the session, and the information about ethics, which we'll read at the end. So that is everything that you'll need to participate today. And without further ado, I will pass you over to Carolyn, who will lead us in our meditation practice today. Thank you, Carolyn.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad that you could take time out of your day to meditate with us. And yes, my name is Carolyn. I am about to be a 100% graduated, fully certified instructor with the Buddhist Studies Institute. And today we're going to be doing about 20 minutes worth of calm abiding meditation. So to start things off, I'm going to go ahead and sort of invoke the lineage by singing a short prayer, and then we're going to do our daily prayers, and the link to that is in the chat if you don't know the prayers already. Ome Ahong Ben's Guru Pe Mastri Hong. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, the Yidam, and the Khandro. I take refuge in the Tsa, Lung Tigle, and their nature, bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Ho, mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in water, beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle. In order that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds, I dedicate immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. And we bow. So to sort of prepare ourselves, body and mind, and kind of sync everything up, For our meditation today, we're just going to do a little brief breathing exercise, which is called the double exhale. You're going to breathe in normally, and then when you breathe out, blow out a little extra so that you're really clearing any stagnant air out of your channels and you can be fully alert and present for our practice today. So we're going to do that 3 times. Ready? So we breathe in and now breathe out. Extra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another long double exhale. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Double exhale. And now getting our body into the 7-point posture for the best moving of energy through our channels. You're going to sit up nice and tall. If you're seated on the floor, you want to make sure that your hips are higher than your knees if you're on a cushion. If you're on a chair, scoot all the way back and put your feet flat on the floor. You can have your hands either flat, palms down, or if you want a little more of an energy boost, you can put your hands palm up, or you can hold them in the gesture of equanimity, which looks like this. Your spine is nice and straight, your shoulders back and down, and your eyes. This meditation we do with our eyes open. So you're going to just kind of focus your gaze softly down the bridge of your nose and down, rather than looking straight ahead and not looking around, but eyes gently open and gazing softly down. And put your tongue behind your teeth in the roof of your mouth. And yeah, your head is up here, your jaw is relaxed, and you're just gently comfortable but alert and erect. And having kind of accomplished that posture and feeling nice and relaxed, gently alert and awake, we're going to begin our practice today. And the practice we're going to be doing is Om Ahum. And how that works is when you breathe in, you're going to silently say to yourself, Om. And then at the top of your breath, you're going to say to yourself, Ah. And then on the exhale, Hum. So breathing in, Om. At the top of the breath, Ah. And breathing out, Hum. And we're going to do this together for about 20 minutes. During the course of the meditation, I'm going to come in just a couple of times to remind you what we're doing, or just in case you might have spaced out for a minute or something, I'll be back in to remind you of the practice. Om Ahum. And we'll begin now. So just a gentle reminder, if your mind has wandered off, or maybe you catch yourself thinking about other things, it's not a problem. No worries at all. Just taking a couple of deep breaths, maybe an extra long exhale, and then starting again. And what we're doing for our practice today is breathing in and silently saying Om at the top of the breath, silently saying Ah. And as we breathe out, silently saying Hum. Om Ah Hum, following the breath. And we'll continue like this for another few moments here. Once again, just a gentle reminder of what we're doing in our calm abiding today. We're silently saying as we breathe in, Om. At the top of the breath, we're silently repeating, Ah. And as we breathe out, silently repeating, Om. Om, Ah, Om. And we'll carry on in this way a few more minutes. And now you can put aside the Om Ahom practice and we'll just sit for a minute or two, just with nothing to do, just a nice open state of awareness. Nothing we have to focus on, but just allowing ourselves to just be and dissolve just for a minute or two. Okay, and taking one last inhale and then exhale, breathing in, exhale, and blow out an extra long exhale. Breathe in One more nice long exhale to bring us back. And now we're going to place our hands in prayer position at our chest and dedicate the merit of this practice. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night, and may the benefit for self and others be fully accomplished. And we bow. Okay, I feel better now. I hope you do too. And now we'll hear the precepts with Namkai.
I do also feel better. Thank you for guiding us into ease with that practice, Carolyn. And now I will read precept number 3, which is avoiding sexual misconduct. I remain always in respect by treating myself and others with dignity through respecting the intrinsically complete Buddha nature of myself and others. When I have a partner, I respect my intimate partner at all levels as an equal partner. I recognize that celibacy and non-celibacy have the same principle, to devote the body to liberation of oneself and others. Therefore, I commit my sexuality or celibacy for the realized union of body, mind, and emotions, and for the integrity of self, other, community, and society. I avoid sexual exploitation, manipulation, deception, discrimination, harassment, and objectification. I undermine misogyny by respecting marriage, relationships, and sexuality. I undermine abuse and infidelity by being transparent and honest about my relationship status. I undermine abuse by seeking enthusiastic verbal consent in my romantic relationships. I understand that consent may not be possible in asymmetrical power relationships. I disentangle sexual relationships from asymmetrical power relationships in order to undermine the patriarchal systems that have exploited women, girls, and other vulnerable and marginalized people for centuries. I recognize that causing others to break their vows is the same as breaking vows myself, and therefore I abide by the vows of others, refraining from sexual relationships with monastics or those in monogamous relationships. I respect the expression of the spectrum of genders within myself and others as it manifests according to each person's art of being. Thank you again to Carolyn for leading meditation today. As always, I will post 2 links in the chat to end our session. The first is for dakinimountain.org, which is our retreat center located in Northern California. Please check it out and consider making a donation to our fundraising efforts. The second is the Buddhist Studies Institute.org website, which is the main touch point for all of our resources and programs as an organization. So if you'd like to learn more about our upcoming programs, our organization, our mission, and our founder, Pema Khandro Rinpoche, please visit BuddhistStudiesInstitute.org. This meditation that we're currently doing, this session, happens daily online with certified meditation instructors of the Buddhist Studies Institute. You are welcome to attend any day and every day. For those of you on YouTube and Facebook, if you're just coming in or if you've been with us the whole time, thank you so much for being here today. Please join us again. I'm now going to end the live stream for those of you who are on that live broadcast in order to move into our Zoom time with the members of the Buddhist Studies Institute. Thank you, everybody.